Okay, welcome to the Ultimate Fitness YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Today's video, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to build a bigger back. So if you haven't already done so, drop this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, tip number 1, pre-exhaust. Most gyms will probably not have this machine. It's called a Nautilus pullover, but when you see people train back, the weakest link is always the bicep. So the pullover is an isolation movement, so it involves pure lats, no bicep movements. Let me demonstrate. So I would recommend doing 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps, pullovers, fully pre-exhausted lats before moving on to a compound movement. Tip number 1. Okay guys, tip number 2, using full range of motion. As with all muscles, full range is best. Get the stretch to the top, all the way down, get the contraction, hold for 1 second at the bottom, and back to the top again. Chest up, elbows down, hold, all the way to the top, feel that stretch, all the way down, squeeze, feel that stretch. The first rep should be same as your last rep. Also, this is a misconception that if you have a wide grip, you're going to build a wider back. If you've got a wider grip, then your range of motion is less than if you were to have a closer grip. So if you look, for instance, I've got a wide grip here. The range of motion is only half of what you would do if it was closer. Okay, so that's tip number 2, full range of motion. Yeah, another tip I've got for you today, when you're doing any kind of rowing movement or pull down movement, not to use solely bicep, so get that stretch but contract your shoulder blades, don't pull your bicep. This is how I see a lot of people do it. They row like that, all bicep, no lat activation. Correct way to do it. Okay, sit facing forward, get the stretch, drive your elbows back, hold. Get the stretch, hold, contract the shoulder blades hard at the top. Okay, remember using your back and not your biceps. Tip number 3. Okay, so make sure you don't go too heavy on this exercise or any kind of rowing where it involves too much bicep, you're swinging, using too much shoulder. Keep the movement strict, get the stretch at the bottom, get that contraction at the top. If you can't get that contraction, the weight's too heavy. So you should be able to hold it for 1 split second at the top. 1, 2. If you can't hold it there for 1 second, then it's too heavy and drop the weight. Okay, same for this side. Okay, tip number 5, intensity. An old saying, intensity builds density. So if you want to build a big back, you've got to put the work in. You want to be picking a weight where you do about 8 to 10 reps, fading around 10 reps, and maybe do 3/4 reps. But put the work in, high intensity workout. Okay, my last tip of the day is routine. Now you want to be giving your routine at least 4 to 6 weeks. The same exercises, progressive overload, consistency, week in, week out before you change it. A lot of people, they come to the gym, they see 10, 8 machines and they go try out each machine. Stick to 3 or 4 exercises overload. Try and increase the list on each exercise after each week. Then after 6 weeks, move on. Tip number 5. Okay, another tip for you, when the weight gets too heavy, Then use lifting straps. So I see a lot of people get these wrong when they're putting on lifting straps. So this is a little demonstration. Come a bit closer. So see the long part of the strap that always goes across the palm long ways. I've seen people put it on the opposite way and they're not utilising it properly. Doing it that way. So the correct way of doing it is put it through the ring and the long piece there. Okay, so wrap it underneath the bar, pull it tight, then wrap it around again. So that will give you the optimal grip. But you don't need to do every set with straps, just make sure to do the heavy sets. Don't want to rely on them too much. Okay, so that's a little bonus for you, lifting straps. Give them a go.